I'm Peter Parker. I'm a photographer.
Yes, I can see that.
We are here. We are live. It's episode 54. Are you guys ready? Because I know I'm ready. We have a great episode for you guys this week. We are going to be talking photography with Zilla. But before we do that, and before we say hi to the chat, let me bring on my co-hostess with the mostest, Abby Normally.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Welcome. Good to see you, Abby. How you doing? Good, eh?
Yeah. Middle of the week, getting through it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's hump day, baby. We're almost there. Although myself, I don't really think about those kinds of things anymore because I don't work in a corporate world, so I don't do the Monday to Friday kind of thing anymore. So I know what it's like when you're in that office and you want to get out. So yeah, I hear that. Who do we got here today with us in the chat? We have Jerry. My guess is Jerry's going to work. She's going to have to catch the replay, join the replay squad. Jerry, you are a hard-working woman. We thank you for all that you do, and we hope that you enjoy the replay because it's going to be hot. Who else we got here? We got... Oh, look at that. Mudhorn Station's in the house. Thank you for all the support. You are always awesome. Like he was always giving me positive stuff in terms of like anytime I post a picture or the show, he's always here. Very positive dude. Very happy to have you here all the time. So I'm glad to see you're among us. Who else do we have here? We have Task Force Figure and Games. What's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Glad that you could make it. And I'm sure as we go through this, other people will be trickling in. So we'll check periodically with the chat. But yeah, we got a jam-packed show for you guys today. We're going to be talking to Zilla today in regards to photography, like I said at the top of the show. So let's not waste any more time. Abby, let's go pick him up.
Heck yeah. Do it. What's up, dude?
Hey,
Zilla's here. Good to have you here, man. Good.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Looking good, man. I like the new look.
It's weird.
I know you're still not feeling it, but I think
it
it looks good, man. A nice, clean look. You look like a firefighter.
Yep, so I hear.
That or strippers.
or
both.
All my friends are calling me officer, so that's cool.
No, you don't look like a cop. You don't look like a cop.
Just wait. So all you gotta do is
okay. Now you look like a cop. Yeah,
I mean that's more trucker to me.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, trucker or like
right?
pretty much. Oh man, so yeah, we got a lot of awesome stuff we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about some of your work that you do, some of your photography. If we have time, I did grab a few pictures from Instagram from some other creators that I found the pictures moved me as well. So if we have some time, we'll dive into those as well. But let's just get things started with our weekly greeblies. And now it's time for greeblies.
Greeblies. Oh, my precious. Oh, yes. Anything can be a greebly.
Oh, I love
that part always creeps me out.
I love that intro. Every time it gets me. Every time I love it. But yeah, so we got some really cool things. The last episode when we were going through some of the greeblies, we got to see what David Dunn was cooking up. Here's the finished look of what he was doing. Not only is it amazing what he built, but it also the lighting, the photography he did for it is really good as well. So check out some of his work here. So if you guys remember, he was building that was it mech alien. And
Xenobot.
That's it, right? It's the Xeno mech. he was making. So he wanted to finally give it the final look, and that's what you could see on the right there. And I love the lighting on that shot. Like he did a good job with that, with the two-tone lighting on either side. Really cool.
Those huge fat brushes he's using for, I'm assuming, the dry brush. So
yeah, that's what I use. I have like a makeup brush kit.
I used to love the Tamiya.
Those are the best.
Or Tamiya. Like that one, that blue one. I did like a whole like motorcycle.
Nice. The only thing about the Tamiya paints, I find those dry up pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't seal it properly, it dries up really fast.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I prefer the drop bottles, like what's it called? Army painter, I think they're called. I use that because it's, or like Vallejo, they're both in those eyedropper bottles, and you use less when you have that, right? Especially if you're using an airbrush, you just put a few drops, some water, and you're good to go, right? So, but yeah, he did an awesome job using just everyday parts. Like I believe the head's made out of a spray bottle nozzle. The back is made out of like little pencil pegs and things like that. So you just grab, and you know him, and Making Hicks 6 is another one who just grabs this everyday junk and makes amazing things like that. But not only do they build these awesome things, but they do an awesome job painting them and weathering them.
Did he show like what he's using for that grading down there? On like the stomach area? I guess it'd be like the stomach.
Yeah, he did. Like what I think it's you know those is it sewing? I think it's sewing. It's those little grid things that they use for sewing. You know what I'm talking about, Abby?
Yeah, it's like where you're almost doing the carpet fibers. But
Yeah, that's it. It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
And I think he just cut that to fit that spot there.
That's crazy.
I know, awesome stuff. But the things that he thinks about using to make these is just insane. He does an awesome job with that.
Looks so good.
So yeah, here's another angle of it here as well. He
The
did a
tail
fantastic
articulates.
job. Everything articulates on this. Like the legs are, it looks like those bendy parts for cameras. You know, like those little cheap stands you could buy. I think that's what it is. David Dunn, if you're watching the replay, let us know in the comments. But yeah, awesome job with that. Always fascinated with what he does. And then we have Jerry. She's another one that uses like a lot of just greebly stuff, and this makes some really awesome stuff. I don't know what that part is, but it looks like, obviously those are just little plastic toy parts that she's repainted. But that part where the pod part, I think that's metallic. It looks like a familiar part to me, but I can't tell where. I can't quite place where that would go.
Yeah,
Wait,
I'm not
what?
sure.
What? Are you talking
The
about
part,
the
that pod
beginning?
that guy's sitting in,
Yeah.
that is like a metallic thing.
Well, she just
I'm
showed
pretty-
it, right?
Oh, no.
She just put it together.
So what she did, the reason it looks like that, is she sprayed some crackle paint on it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what that thing is on the left? I just thought it was piping.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. My
I know,
bad.
because it looks way
I'm an
different,
idiot.
right?
I know,
No, you're not.
right?
It looks way different, man.
But
Like,
that she
Yeah,
did
no,
a
it looks
fantastic
like
job.
Cast iron.
Yeah,
Like, that
that's
is
why I
good.
thought, because especially too with that bolt on the top of it. That's why I thought, okay, this has got to be metallic. And I thought those parts on the left, I just thought
Just
those are
parts.
other additional parts that she was going to add on to it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, no, forget what I said, folks. She's doing an awesome job as always. She's also been
Oh, and
killing
she
it with
got
the
it numbered.
photography too, right? So yeah, wait till you see the interior. Check that out.
That's
Like
awesome.
has lighting, has like, I love all the little stickers and stuff she used on the greeblies she used in there to make it look like a little flight pod. It almost reminds me of the movie Inner Space. You guys might be too young for that movie, but with Martin Short and Dennis Quaid, it was called Inner Space, and he was flying in a little pod that could go inside the guy's body. So that's what that reminds me of. Looks really cool. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. Inner Space is actually a really good movie. Still holds up to today's standards. So here's another look of it as well. It looks really cool, but you're right, Abby. With that crackle paint, it actually really does look like cast iron. She did a fantastic job with the weathering too. Really cool. So here's another one of my
Example.
favorite when it comes to greeblies. This guy, I don't know how he does
the
it. Like,
man, the myth, the legend.
you know, how can you look at those things and think, "Oh, I'm going to build an awesome robot out of this stuff," and And then he puts all this stuff together, starts to paint them up, starts to put it together, and you can see on the right there the robot that he's putting together, and it's starting to look really awesome. So here's some other shots. Really cool. But what I love is once you paint it is when it really brings it together.
Yeah.
So as you can see here, it really looks like that killer
Like how you upgraded the guy that's standing next to him. He's like, I want to put the
I know,
joy
right?
with him now.
It's like joy toy. Please, I make better toys. But yeah, there is another shot of it. So go and check out Making Hick 6. He actually has the finished product up there. I didn't post this here because I wanted you guys to go and check him out on Instagram so you could see for yourself just how awesome this looks completed. It's all weathered, has different colors. It looks really cool. Definitely check it out. And I bet you didn't think I was going to be using your picture for Weekly Greeblies. But so yeah, what is that thing?
It's going to.
I know what it's going to be. Well, we'll get to that point later.
Oh, it's. I
just want to know what that is.
I think it's either. I think it's a. Maybe it was a VHS or DVD casing. Maybe a double combo. I don't remember where the front of it was.
The thing on the right, that metallic thing.
And that is a dollar store pan. So.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought. I thought it was a pan of some kind, or like something you would use like for.
Yeah, I'm gonna eventually
barbecue
down. So, but yeah, it's for like barbecuing. Yeah.
Awesome. So we'll get into that a little bit later, and we're gonna actually show you where he used that, which is really awesome. You did an awesome job with what you started so far.
I got a long
once we get into that aspect of the show, we'll definitely talk about that. Let's just check and see if we've had any newcomers join us. So, yes, we do. In the house, we now have dun dun dun. Yes, Triple D. Welcome, man, and we got Rod Tours Galaxy. Thanks for showing up, brother. You can check him out well as Dead Man 1 at 8:30 Eastern on Toy Merc's YouTube channel. They have an awesome show, so they're going to be continuing, I'm sure, with their normal, reviews of photography. So if you want to continue the whole photography theme, you can go and check them out at 8:30. So right after our show, go and check them out. They do an amazing job with their stuff there. And then we got the Bearded Build. Awesome. Welcome to the show.
Bearded?
I'm glad you could make it. Who else do we have in the hit house? Do we have anybody else? No, I'm sure more people will trickle in as we continue with the show. So with that said, how about we move on
I'll show
to
up his sign that he made me. Bearded made this sign. I forgot to turn my light
Let's see.
here.
Let's see.
Oh, wait,
let's zoom in on you.
Hamrack. Very nice.
Yeah, it's just the.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that?
It's from Bearded Builds.
What? Nice, man. We'll talk later.
He also did the building that we gave away, so we're working on.
Yeah, I saw that. That building looked really, really cool.
He's
love that. I believe it's in one of the shots too.
Yeah, he's made it look crazy, so he's updated it, and it's gonna be awesome.
Awesome stuff,
Nice.
man. And speaking of building and working on stuff, why don't we move on to our next segment? Let's do that.
No, bigger. Smaller. No, it's the one with a hole on the end that curves this way. I think I saw it once before over there in that pile near the circulators. There you go. I always knew you were the smart one.
He's not the smart one. Josh is the smart one. That's why he's here. But yeah, these are the projects. This is the time of the show where we talk about the things that we are working on or have worked on in this past week. So Abby, we'll get started with you. What are we looking at here? Well, actually, I know what the one on the left is. We saw that one.
Yeah.
But who's the one on the right? That looks like a new fella or sister.
Finished the little counterpart. This is the second droid that's going to go with my Titans of the Universe character. So
that is
speaker droid.
awesome. I love that.
Tried to make
So-
them all matching.
So when your Titan's walking into the arena, they play her introduction music then. So like they walk
Yeah.
behind her playing her music. Nice.
That's a cool
Well-
idea.
What would be her opening theme song? Do you have one in mind that you would use?
Oh, I
Don't
actually
be lame. Don't be lame. It better be cool.
Conquer
It's
the
like, I am
Galaxy
the
by
tiger.
Delta Heavy.
Oh yeah. Okay. I can appreciate that.
All right.
That's
Gonna
a
be
that's
like
a
Eye
good
of the
choice.
Tiger or something down like basic, like
We will.
I'm
Yeah, all
stoked
the-
to share the backstory behind
Nice.
her. And
Yeah, that's all coming. Actually, that's one of the updates I have to talk about right after this segment. I'll get into that about Titans of the Universe because I have some good news and some bad news. Don't worry, it's not that
oh,
bad.
dear.
But continuing on, here's another shot of these two. So here's another angle. I really love the black one. Black is beautiful, baby. And I'm not just saying that because I'm biased.
Yeah.
But it looks really cool. I really love these. I mean, when you showed me these pictures, I'm like, they're so cute. I want one. But
Yeah.
so you said the head's made out of a Gundam part, right?
It's part of a Joy Toy harness, a couple Gundam add-on pieces, and then a Lego steering wheel.
Oh wow! Like you would never guess that that's what any of those parts are with that. You did a fantastic job, and the weathering's sick on that. Considering how small those things are, you did an awesome job with the weathering too.
And the legs are all articulated.
I know, that's the part that's
paint
nuts.
job on the legs is fucking crazy.
I know.
difficult. Like yellow.
Because I tried to do that, and I'm blind. I tried to do it,
tiny,
just nope.
Yeah.
I couldn't
man.
do it. How the hell did you do that though? Because he's right though. That's such a
Goggles.
small little tiny part to paint. You must have
Goggles.
super
I
steady
can't-
hands.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
Do you do the
I have
Yeah,
one
same.
on
little-
something? Like, do you put it
Yeah, I
on?
can't.
Yeah, I have to like put something. My hands actually shake really bad. So
And you
Oh,
paint
cool.
like that? That's lies. You lie, woman.
why do you take so long for me to do literally anything? A lot of it's like, oh, screwed that up, go back in.
yep.
Mhm.
Me, I just usually take the picture
I
of
have
the
more
other side.
like cramping than I do anything. Like I'll be in the middle of something. I'll be like, oh, well, okay, this bad. Like I gotta get this.
I just-
yeah. Get the
I just
claw every
slap
once in a
on
while.
markers. I just use marker. That's why I use the markers because the markers that I have 2 points. One's really fine and the other side's thicker. So I can get into some of the smaller parts with the marker. The only thing I can't do as good with the markers is blending and that sort of thing. That's when I have to go back with like washes or like yeah. But it's really awesome stuff what you're doing here. I love it. I can't wait to see what else you have in store with that Titan. So here's some of my stuff that I've been working on. So as you guys, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen these images that I've been doing for Fictober. You guys have been really killing it with Fictober. I've been seeing some really awesome stuff. Everything going from like Lego figures to like complete overhauled customs, some really awesome kit bashes, and some awesome paint work from people that I don't normally see painting stuff. Like Ian Sweeney was painting, like he's just killing it with his images right now, and his repainted Star Wars figure. He's doing an awesome job with those. Abby, your shot too with that dinosaur you did. I know it's not part of Fictober, but that shot you did with the dinosaur, that thing was sick, man. Really cool stuff.
Need to do more photography.
We all do. That's what I'm so happy about Fictober. It's actually been pushing me to do more photography, to get projects done, which normally takes me forever to get stuff done. So I've been happy that every day I've been able to produce something. So that's been a lot of fun. And I've been actually brushing up on my Photoshop skills. So I'm working on a
Illmatic
new...
was fire.
That's like the best album of all time, in my
I know
opinion.
Abby's like boo because she's all crazy metal stuff, but
No idea.
No.
No, I
Yeah.
listen to everything. I haven't
just
listened
not
to
in
this
us. That's like one of the best. That's when hip hop was at its peak, in my
I
opinion.
think-
But
that's a good debate. I think it's a good debate because I was really into hip hop at the time. So
yep, same here. But when I listen to what's out now and the stuff then, is no comparison.
I think
But,
we had like
so
a good
yeah.
10 years of good stuff when we were
Yeah.
younger.
True. But so yeah, that's the other thing. So as you guys know, I have my Thirsty Thrusters magazine. I haven't done a cover in a little while, but so now the other thing that I'm doing, thanks to Timbo Toys, he was the one who encouraged me to do this. He goes, "Oh, you should make some album covers for this character," which was part of Figtober, the alien musician. So this is my MC Death Sticks. He's an MC. He also has his DJ, which is DJ Fete, but Fete is spelled Fete, so party in French. So that's his DJ, and so I'm gonna be making some album covers so that Timbo Toys can sell it at the mall. So that's why he was asking me to make album covers so he can sell it at the mall. So
you gotta do some like crazy, like Master P, like No Limit Soldier, like their type of. Remember their covers?
Trust me, dude. Trust me. I'm looking at all the old school hip hop albums, and I'm gonna try to recreate a lot of the ones that I liked. Although there is one that I really like that's not at all associated with hip hop, but with cigarettes. So, but you'll see that in a few days when I start launching those for Timbo Toys. So I've been working on that, and I'm also working on a new logo. So this is for my burger shack that I'm working on for my station. It's called. Oh, geez, now I can't. Oh, Bantha Burgers. That's it.
I was
couldn't remember.
I didn't want
It's Bantha, yeah, Bantha Burgers. So I have to put the wording in and all that stuff. This is just the first preliminary look. I'm gonna be putting it in another shape after this, and then the wording's gonna be all around the edges of it. So yeah, Bantha Burgers. It's like a banta. So that's what we're all about. Is awesome.
Can we
Bantha
have
Burgers.
these in our station if we're looking for a burger?
Absolutely.
Logo?
Well, I'm gonna be doing. I'm working also on a truck, like a delivery ship. So it's not only within my station, but anyone who wants it will deliver it to your station. So I should actually make boxes and with the logo on the side, and if whoever wants it, send those out to people. And I like what you guys are doing with the exchanges and all that kind of stuff between you, Rad, and all those people. So really cool stuff.
I made Dunkin' Donuts because I was inspired by Timbo also.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like, so I could steal this whole thing. He's like, yeah, man. And I was like, oh, okay. All right.
That's the whole point, right? So yeah, that's the best part is when you
Franchise it
exchange
across
that.
everyone's station.
Exactly. Why not? I have Reeves coffee, so why not, right? And I'm working on what's it called? Barbados. I'm actually working on one for my station as well. So I actually even painted a gold Darth Vader statue. I painted a statue gold, which is a Darth Vader figure, and that's going to be like the inside the bar itself.
That's cool.
But now we're off to your stuff, man. So this is what you're working on. So this is where we get to see where you use this pan. And so here's the pan and the whatever that other casing thing is that you have on the left there. And this is what you're making. What are you making, man?
Okay, the
What
floor
is
is
this?
super dirty. I didn't vacuum, but there's
That's the floor? Oh, okay. I thought it was a table.
Well, no,
It's a craft room floor. That's forgivable.
Exactly. That's allowed.
Plastic
tile
bits. Yeah.
right behind
Exactly.
all the stuff from the Dremel flies.
We don't judge, man. We don't judge here.
this
As long
was
as
just
you're making
fake.
stuff.
I think this is without the other piece on it, but this is like the casing of whatever this DVD CD player thing was, or it was like a combo thing, I think. And then I just painted it all gray so far, but it's gonna be black probably to match the bat cave that I have behind.
Right.
But yeah, that's the plan right there is the plan. So then I'm gonna add some wires and different things, cut that thing way down, so it's probably just gonna be the bottom part of it.
Right.
So I just like how it looked for $1 for the flooring. So
Nice. You know what would
I think it
really
worked
be
out
cool is if you could, you know how that tray has all those little holes? If you can light it from underneath to light the Batmobile, man, that would look, especially that Batmobile, because in the movie that Batmobile lights up, right?
that
So
would
if
be
you could
sweet.
do that, that would look cool. Or if you could
No,
have
the
lighting
light-
inside the
like-
tray, that'd be cool.
Yeah, like the lighting coming down makes me not want to cut all the edge off. I'm cutting all the edge off, but that lighting coming through onto the floor looks really cool. But
Yeah, it does. Oh, you are?
Yep.
Well, we'll see the final results. It's probably gonna look awesome anyways, because you
I
make
hope
some
so.
awesome
Yeah,
shit, man.
the Batmobile is translucent on the inside. You could put a light in there and stuff, but it does not light up. So, but it could, You took the 10.
Well, yeah, I'm just remembering the
Missed
movie.
opportunity, toy companies.
Yeah, exactly, right? Because I know in the movie it lights up. Like that,
Mhm.
the blue translucent part is all lit up in the movie. So, but either
Mhm.
way, that I'm liking what you're doing here. That's
that
it in the
looks
bat
dope.
cave. That's gonna look awesome, man. I love the fact that you have a bat cave in your. Because I want to do that too. You inspired me to do that because I love collecting superhero stuff too. And I have a Batman and I have a Tony Stark, and I saw, oh, he's doing his Tony Stark has a shop. Why can't my Tony Stark have a shop in my station? So in my
Yeah.
story, what I did was, you know how in was it Endgame when him and Nebula get found by Captain Marvel, or was it I can't remember. Either way, whatever the last two movies were, one of the two movies
Yeah.
where they were in that ship, and then Captain Marvel finds him and Nebula. So in my world, it wasn't Captain Marvel that found him. It was my station's security. They homed in on their distress signal, found them, and him and Nebula came to my station and then opened up a shop. She sells weapons, and he sells armor. So yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's really awesome. I love what you're doing here, man. And here's another shot.
Yeah, it's just bad shots. But yeah,
But
these are all
the lighting looks really good though.
It's not a bad
background.
shot. It makes it.
I was
it's
just
like
laying
a
on the floor
perspective
sending him some shot. Like I just
The
wanted
problem, but like
Uh,
the Batcave's supposed to be like big and impressive
Yeah.
and stuff, and when you do a shot from below, you capture that. So
Yeah, it does look hype, man.
looks
I-
awesome.
Yeah, I
I
have
love it.
like a bunch of Batmobiles, so I was like, "What's good? I can't. How am I gonna store these?" So I just had an old. My mom had an old sewing desk that I used to use all the time for like all my crafts and stuff, and I was like,
Yeah.
"I'm gonna like. I still want to keep it around," so I was just like, "I'm just gonna paint it up and add some stuff." So
Nice.
that happened. Yeah.
So yeah, it's looking good. I love what you've done there. I love the you actually built that whole bat cave like out of foam, right? That looks like
Most of
foam
it,
in the
yeah,
background.
mostly, yeah. There's some parts in there from Rad. You'll see some 3D parts. You'll see some parts
Yeah,
from
I
the
see
old
From Rad
Kenner,
Lab.
the old Kenner Bat Cave up in there.
Nice.
But
yeah.
That's cool, man. Even go and check out Rad Toys channel too, man. He's been killing it with some of his builds as well. I believe he's building that whole castle thing for his Mythic Legion. Holy cow, that thing is sick. Go and check it out. He's doing some awesome work over there. And then so I want to get one of these, man. For this is that dice tower that everyone was
Yeah.
making fun of you of last week. But I
Yeah.
thought that thing was so cool. I want one of those, man. Was that a 3D print?
Yeah, I wish it was. It's made for D&D and so I wish it was
Yeah.
like 1/18 scale. So I am hopefully by Friday this will look way different, and I'm gonna have hopefully a landing pad on top. That light is gonna
Nice.
sit under the landing pad because I
Mhm.
didn't have this light last week when we played. So the
Right.
light's gonna sit on top. There's gonna be a hole so I can
To
still
light
drop
up the
things.
the bottom tray.
Yeah, and then the tray will light up and everything. And then that
Nice.
is actually I didn't ever finish it, but that is going to be the pit, like the sands, kind of like in Spartacus, where they had the
Yep.
sands and they had the arena. So that's like the pit before you go to the arena type of thing. So there's
Nice,
gonna be
the
sand
training
in
pit.
there. Yeah, and I've been trying to work on glow in the dark sand, right? Because it's like $15 on Amazon. I was like, I can make that because I have glow in the dark paint and sand. Yeah, I can't make it. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, I can. I have glow in the dark.
Right.
I have that sand. It's not sand. It's actually pigment
Kinetic?
powder, but it's glow in the dark
Yeah.
pigment powder. So you're supposed to mix it with clear acrylic, so that way you
Yeah.
can make glow in the dark paint. So I just bought the clear acrylic, so I'm gonna try playing with that this weekend, and hope I can come up with some stuff. Now I also got my ventilation stuff for my printer, so I can finally start printing shit with my resin printer. So I'm really excited about that. So once the
Yeah, I
Canada
figured-
Post is off strike, I'll be sending you all some shit, man. Don't y'all worry, man. So
And I
yeah.
figured like since it was round, because the dice were kind of flying everywhere last
Yeah.
week, so this will contain it. Even if I don't get it done by Friday, like it might just look
But
like
yeah,
this. I'm gonna
it's
work
looking
on it.
really cool though.
No,
I'm
this
loving
is
it.
3D printed, right?
Yes.
How did you buy this, or do you have a
Mail it
3D
up for
printer?
118.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. What I was gonna say if it's a print that you have, or if you have the file, it's just a matter of blowing up the
Right.
scale.
I bought this. I do not have a 3D printer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know. My 3D
Well,
person,
you know a guy.
Yeah, I was about to say, you know, a guy.
but the
Yeah.
postal's been kind of crazy right now.
Yeah,
over
it has been
it's
nuts.
I didn't want to ask him for anything else at this point in time, but definitely, I would definitely be into because that would be sweet in 118. Like the way
That would be.
Right.
it's like the way that the
Well,
like,
But even
Then
the way
you
that it
would-
is, it still looks good. It would still fit into a 118 world as like,
Yeah.
you know, just a background piece, right? But yeah.
But then you like really wouldn't have to worry about the dice flying out.
like,
There would be a
Exactly.
wall.
like, the way that it's this is so dope. Like I'll just demonstrate.
Hold on.
So like the light, the way that it looks in the stairway is so cool. Like if you could have that 118,
Oh wow, yeah.
Awesome.
like that would be so fucking cool. Like if this was a 118, it
Dude.
would be huge, but
So where did you buy that,
Yeah.
dude? Just ask the guy to
this is
scale
just
it
on
up.
Etsy.
Oh,
But yeah,
okay.
it would be way wider, obviously.
That would be
But it would be so
though.
cool.
Is that a Morphonauts Batman?
It is, yeah.
Oh, I need to go to Morphonauts. Also level 7, guys. Awesome stuff too.
But
He
yeah, I
makes
got a bunch
some
more
awesome
dice,
stuff.
and none of them glow in the dark as good as this one. But I was trying to get glow in the dark ones. But yeah, tune in Friday because we got some fancy dice. So that's what I've
Nice.
been trying to work on. So, but yeah, I
Looking
Looking
think
good
I'm
so far.
gonna do the landing pad with there's gonna be a light around it. So I'm just gonna make it work for now with this. So
That's gonna look cool, man.
Yeah.
hopefully,
I thought it was cool when you brought it out last week. I'm like, oh, I want one of those. I think I even said that in the comments. I
I'm
want
gonna
one.
paint it too. So I think
That
so
looks
too.
really cool. Because even if you don't, like I said, it's not 118 scale, but you could still use that, especially for like your smaller aliens. That could be their building, right? So it was designed specific. Oops, just
I mean,
kicked them off.
I can still use the clock tower. I mean, it'd just be small. That's all.
Yeah, but yeah, awesome stuff, man. I love how
Yeah, there's a
that's
bunch of
coming along. And what else do we
It's just
have
dope.
here? Oh, that's it. We're at the end of the slides. But yeah, I'm liking where things are going into. Well, Amrak's just always amazing to look at in the background. You definitely have to do a tour of Amrak. I don't know if you have that planned for sometime soon, but I'd love to see another tour because you've been doing a lot of updates on Amrak.
Yeah.
So we've been seeing bits and pieces here and there, but I want to kind of get that. Let's fly through Amrak and see what you got going
It
on
would
because
take
you've
me
done a
like
lot of updates.
Such an editing. I hate to edit, man. So that's kind of why I quit.
Give it
doing
to somebody else to edit it, man. You just film it.
But then I would
So
No,
take
you
it
just
apart.
do it live.
Yeah, just do a live
You
tour.
just post it.
Just do like what Rad does. He just walks around talking as he's walking around. He's talking about what you're seeing. You're too much of a perfectionist, dude. Nothing
Yeah,
wrong with that,
serious.
but at the same time, it's like you're holding yourself back.
I know.
I'm always good at giving advice. I'm never good at taking it. So
Me too.
you don't
me
have to
and-
take my advice.
I'm the best at consulting, bro. I'm
You know, me and me both, but I suck at my own
Yeah.
consulting stuff. But yeah, it's looking really cool.
Thanks,
Like
man.
I said, Amrak's looking awesome. But what we really came here for today was to talk to you about your photography and the stuff that you put together in terms of some of your amazing shots. And for you, I know when I show some of the pictures, you'd be like, that ugly thing or that. I'm like, because you're
I'm
so
not
hard on
going
yourself.
to.
But
I'm going to be humble today. And
okay, we'll see how long
Like-
that lasts. but
no, no.
but yeah, you create some really amazing shots. Now, when you're doing your photography, do you do that? Do you use like I just use a cell phone now. I used to use a DSLR, but when my vision went, I couldn't look through the viewfinder, and the screens are usually too small for me to really be able to focus properly. So now I just use my phone and just use the unblur feature
Yeah.
because all my images are always blurry. Because after I snap the shot on the screen, it says like if you've moved around, it says motion on the screen, so it means that I've been moving around. So I always have to hit that unblur button. That's how come my images kind of have like a stylized look to them, because of the fact that it's the unblur that makes them look like that. But this looks phenomenal. So what do you use for your shots?
For this one, I just used my phone because I was recording a reel, and I was like, I'm just gonna do the picture like this because it's already lit, and I don't feel like pulling out the camera, so which is right next to me, but I didn't feel like setting it up. So Yeah, these were all done with phone. I'm going to use the camera tonight. Usually, I love the camera, but for a lot of the world building stuff, man, the phone gets in there like where I can't get in there with the camera.
Right.
I'm limited sometimes with the camera when it comes to like this stuff. Like,
so how much work do you do in post after the shot then? Because I know with me, whenever I take my pictures with my phone, I sometimes have to go back in there and adjust like the shadows. Only because phone settings usually suck. They usually make everything so bright because they're made to be shot in low light, right? So everything usually ends up being so bright. So what do you do to like touch up your pictures?
From like 2017, and it's cracked on the back and it's all busted.
Where,
But yeah, I have a Note.
Let's
10.
see your phone.
Oh, a Note 10. It's all cracked.
That's a nice looking phone still. I actually just ordered a new one.
See this?
No, I can't really. Oh, now I see it. Yeah,
you'll cut your
like...
hand. So
Okay.
yeah, so I use that. Just an old Note 10. But I do want to get something newer because of all the stuff that we do. As far as like post edit for that, like I cropped it, and usually I'll add what's the dehazing? Like I'll do a little bit of that.
Yeah,
you notice it. Like it gives it saturation, contrast without too much contrast, but I don't really mess with these with the phone pictures too much. Now, when it comes to the camera, I'll mess with them a lot, like as far as like graph and stuff.
Because with me and my when I take shots with my cell phone, I usually punch up the contrast. I really like that sharp contrast between the background and the foreground. So I usually go with the dark contrast because then it kind of makes the figure pop. At least in my eyes. I don't know if people when they look at my pictures see that, but. My older stuff was way better because I preferred taking shots with a DSLR, like a real camera. Because then you control everything. You control the lighting. You can control where you're focusing. But with a cell phone, even though they have that little thing where you touch the screen and it focuses on one, it doesn't really work. Exactly. It doesn't really work. Or if you move.
It's like...
as soon as you move, it's like out of focus. So yeah, phones they're great. So I'm not trying to deter anyone from using cell phones to taking photography. No. Just take photography. That's all we want people to do.
There's
is
go
out there and shoot stuff.
Sometimes, like I'll get dramatic stuff with my camera, but like a lot of the stuff with my phone, I can pick up more detail. Like sometimes that's cool too. So
sometimes it's good, but sometimes not so good because then it brings up all the flaws in your paint and stuff like that. Like if you slopped on too much paint, you'll know it when you take a shot with a 4K cell phone. Right?
Before Instagram, we're on Facebook. Like people be like, "You need to thin your paints. You need to add some water to your paints." And I'm like, man, shut the fuck up. Like I'm just trying to do my thing. Like
style.
It's like shut up.
Like, I'm literally popping stuff on there sometimes. Like I understand how it looks. Like,
but hey, it does the job, man.
There's something to be said about like adding texture because the thing is part of the reason action figures look like plastic is the lack of texture.
Exactly.
So like if you do it right, adding thicker paint where you can kind of see brush strokes is a technique to make it look less plastic.
That's true. And she knows. She's the expert painter on our team. She knows. I trust her advisory when it comes to paint applications. So yeah, there's a couple more great shots. I love the shot on the right especially. That one, like this is with camera. You're saying?
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah, and you can see. At least I can see. I don't know if people can tell the difference between the two. I can see it.
That. Yeah.
But I can see it. Some people still can't tell, but I can see the clear difference.
Yeah, that's
especially with.
That's like $2, I think. So
nice. How many bucks have you gone through for your avatar?
Mandazilla? Well, Tone was making fun of me because he wasn't as big as the other bucks or the World Makers crew that I was making, and so I had to go.
Tell Tone to stop being a size queen.
Tell him to watch his tone. I had to. That joke time. But this is really cool too. These again, like I love how you use your lighting to get some of the dramatic effect as well, and also to get just the light reflecting off certain pieces. It's almost like, are you like focusing your lighting on some of the figures in a certain way? Because I see like this guy on his shield is like kind of like green light, and then the background with the red kind of like contrasts the two. Then you have the whole bull eye thing going on with the blurred background. But yeah, it's like it's. I just love how you come up with these shots. And now you said you used a camera for this one, or no?
Yeah, yep, yeah, camera for these two. Yeah, it's just the lighting that's in the world, and then I'll like swap out like the colors. Obviously, it was in an area where I wanted to be more red, so I just turned the light red. It's already up. Like right now, it's like a bluish color. I don't know if you get.
Okay, so that in the background is a red lighting you have going on. I thought it was actually the color of the wall. That's even cooler then.
It's a little bit of both. There is some like, but I can change it. I don't know if obviously it's not going to work now, but I can change. Yeah, there we go. So I can change the color up inside there.
Can we see
to, like,
there?
red and different. Yeah, so like over here, kind of.
Oh, okay.
Your LED strip.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a thick, weird. It's the only one I have like that, but it's puts off.
Is that
pretty good
that LED that's like it's like one continuous strip, but it's not like those little tiny LED lights. It's like just one.
It's like a thick, like like a thick LED strip. It's weird how they like have you hang it and stuff, but it looks cool because it's different from like my other stuff. Like I like to use different ones instead of the same strips that I have like behind stuff.
So I just ordered a bunch from Amazon. It's like the string LEDs, but instead of having all those individual dots of light, it's just one continuous string of light. And unfortunately, I couldn't find one that changes color. I keep having to buy different colors, but I don't mind that because then the colors are a little bit more prominent when it's just focused on one color, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, these are coming out really cool. So when you're using your camera, do you have like a macro lens, or do you use a regular lens? Like, what do you use in terms of like your equipment? Is it like a brand new like heavy duty DSLR or?
Mine is what a D3500. So
dude, I think that's what I have. No, I have the D2500. I think.
Or 34 or 36, because 35 they took out all the cool stuff because they wanted to make it lighter and cooler. It's the worst camera that they made. So I have that one. The one they made before it and the one they made after it, they took all the stuff out of that and they improved it on the next one. So I was like, man, and I was
they always mess stuff up like that. Just craziness.
So and I've never been able to do the shutter thing because of how this camera is set up. Like you can't do, like you have to use the actual button. So all the times you guys see me outside doing shots, I'll be like reaching and like with a fog machine in one hand and like reaching for the camera.
So it doesn't have the remote capability. You can't.
It does not. I've tried every remote. I've tried on.
Actually, I don't think my camera would probably have a remote either because mine's a Nikon as well, but it's an older one. I think it's the model before yours.
It probably does because they took it out of this model. Like they took.
So I'll have to check and see then.
Everything. Like I don't know what they were doing. They're like trying to be sporty and cool, and it didn't work out. But I have that one, and so I use that. And as far as lenses, I don't have any macro, but I do. I think what's the smallest? It's under 50, so it's just under 50. But I have like the 50 that I did not use for this shot. But
hold on, let's see.
Yeah, 55 millimeter, 18 to 55.
Oh, okay.
The other one that I use has a little bit of macro, but it's not.
So that means with that one, you got to get right up in there.
You can,
shot,
this one, you have to be like across.
Oh, yeah, you got to be far with that one, yeah.
Yeah, this one gets like, it's weird. But that's 300. So, yeah, this thing will go up to 300. So it's like a 70 to 300.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, and then my other one that's on the camera that I don't have next to me, but it's a little bit smaller than the 50. Or I call it the 50, but.
Nice.
So I only have 3 lenses my whole life. So.
Well, I think I only have 2 lenses.
The one that I use was given to me. So like the one that I use was like from a photographer friend. He's like, here, take this. I was like, huh,
must be nice. That shit ain't cheap, man. Especially if it's Nikon. That shit ain't cheap.
The
So
one that
I'm gonna.
he gave me, like it's a universal, so it's not even like you can use it
Oh, okay.
different.
On any
So, but yeah,
camera.
sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say as we go through your shots, I'm gonna ask you which each one is camera, cell phone. So this one, camera or cell phone?
You should guess first.
For me, I'm gonna say camera.
Abby,
Abby said cell phone.
it's camera.
The only reason why I said camera is because of how
Background.
dark the shadows are, and how the background is kind of slightly blurred. Even though you can do that with the cell phone, I find when you go back, because you know how a lot of the time with the cell phone you have to kind of go back in the post to kind of get that effect. Like I think it's called portrait blur.
Yeah.
And it works, but I don't find it pulls it off as good as a real camera does. So that's how I figured that out. But yeah, it's an awesome shot. I love the lighting.
Fat Red Food did this building, so
Yeah, that oh my gosh, that building's
I
incredible,
could tell
man.
because of the little game.
Yeah, in the background.
he sent
Awesome
me some
stuff,
images
man.
too on that. I still have to mess around with.
Nice.
Yeah.
Here's another shot. Love this thing, man. I love how there's just a little bit of enough lighting so that you can see who it is, but enough of the shadowing to be like, yeah, that looks
Hard to get
kind of
lighting in there.
mysterious.
Really tight spot. It's very.
But that it came out really good though.
Thanks.
Now this
I
is
can go all out.
my favorite. This is my favorite character you've made of all time of all your figures.
Really?
This one is my absolute favorite. So much so that I want to recreate it. So I actually ordered those the Romans because I have the gladiators. I love the gladiators. Those bucks are phenomenal. I'm using them for everything. I made my He-Man with one. I made a Superman with one. I want to make
They're big. They're a little big.
yeah, that's what I love
compared to
about them.
most. Yeah.
But that's what makes them awesome because then you can make it like they're engineered to be bigger than the average person, right?
Right.
But I love this character. Like you did a phenomenal job with her, and I know this must not have been easy because you swapped out her arms to fit into that, and I know they have like a special type of ball joint in the shoulders.
Yeah, so I'm finding like that's not the hard part with swapping some of this stuff out. Like I thought it would be with the Commander Zilla because I took that old Jax robot arm from Joy Toy
Yeah.
and put on the newer bucks like these, and I was like, oh, it's gonna suck. And I actually did it without having a Dremel or anything. I just popped it out and popped it through the sleeve, and it worked out fine. Like same with her. The only issue is like that torso does not match the like pelvis leg area, like where those join. They don't match very well.
So you couldn't pop in.
Yeah, she does not. She will, but it sometimes takes a bit. So I was almost thinking about shaving her down, but I wasn't sure where, so I just left it, and she just kind of every once in a while might fall apart. So, but
Yeah,
she
that's like my like my racer that I posted today. Her, because I use different legs than what would normally be with that body, so it keeps popping out.
yeah.
So like if I put them like, especially if I try to put her in a seated pose, her torso always pops out of the legs. But what can you do when you're trying to customize? Sometimes you just got to deal with the headaches, right? But
And yeah,
she's awesome.
You get it to work. It just takes a little bit of finessing. So I mean, I didn't really Dremel much on this at all. I don't think I cut some parts because it came from that yellow robot lady figure. So
when you're taking the Joy Toy Yu Jing or something like that, I believe that's what that line's called.
yeah,
I love that line. I bought pretty much all. I want to buy another set of them because I don't normally army build, but that's the one line I really kind of want to army build, especially now that they're no longer doing the Corvus Infinity or Corvus Belly Infinity anymore. That line's done for Joy Toy.
Bummer.
So that's why I want to buy as much of those as I can before they're all gone. Because once that's in the aftermarket, that's like 3 times the value. But
yeah.
But when you're setting up for your shots with your camera, what are some of the settings that you would normally use? Or like, do you have set settings that you would normally use in terms of your photography?
It depends on how, like sometimes what the lighting is. what I got going on. I usually like Dead Man always says, like if you guys are tuning into Toy Mercs tonight, like he always says start with like one light and work your way out, you know, like from
Right.
your scene. So you want to build out kind of. And I kind of try that method. So I'll start with my God light, which is like your overhead light, and then I'll start adding my like the light that you see coming off the front
Like
tire.
the peripheral lights. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll do like my light like that. So that's pretty much how I go. As far as the settings, it kind of depends on the lighting and what I got going on. I usually like I shoot everything manually. I like to manually focus on everything. I don't like to autofocus. Just because it kind of throws stuff off sometimes. Like
I rarely ever use the autofocus with my camera. When I used to shoot with a camera, I would always manually focus because then you can get exactly what you're looking for, right?
Yeah.
Whereas the camera tends to pick and choose what it wants to focus on, and half the time it's not what you want it to focus on. But that's what about your? I'm trying to think of I don't want to use too many photography terms, only because I know that anyone's following may not know all the photography terms. But in terms of like your settings for like your aperture.
Sorry, just knocking everything over. It's no big deal.
So like your settings in terms of your apertures, like what kind of settings do you normally use? Like
that's a good question. I usually just play around with it. I've had someone walk me through.
Oh, okay. So that's how you. So you basically played by what you see within the camera, or just what feels right.
Yeah, I can tell you what my last. So my f-stop's at 4.
Okay.
And then 1/15. Then my ISO is 12,800. It's a really weird thing, but it's always different for everybody.
The 12, it's always going to change, but I know the 12 around 1200 is to allow a certain amount of light to come in and stuff like that. But you get some really dramatic effects with your shots, and so
this is the other lens. This is the one I shoot with a lot. So that shot right there was with this lens.
Let's see,
which is 17 to 70. So it'll get a little bit tighter, but it also has this sunflower thing, which is busted and dirty from being outside because I'll be outside dropping it and stuff. So,
excuse me, Peter Parker.
There's also dirt on the inside. If you take all this apart, there's a bunch of mirrors and things inside. Right?
Yeah, you have to clean it. Actually, dude, I think that I have the same camera, man.
You might. I mean, the D3400 probably looks a lot like it, but it's a lot better. So
yeah. Either way, that's some pretty awesome shots. Let's take a look at some of your other awesomeness. So here's another shot of her. I as you can see, I really like this figure. Tried to grab as many shots.
Oh, good, man. The bike I think was fun. Like it was a good
both.
shot.
Yeah, both the bike and her look just awesome.
Yeah.
And I love the new vehicle that you have that carries the bike. That looks really cool too.
It's crazy silly.
You need a little pouch for your mechanic, though.
Yeah, you do.
You mean my hood ornament? Fucking rad. The hood ornament.
I won't lie. It kind of did look like it was a hood ornament.
Tiny, but he was the focus of the shot. And
yes, that's how I knew it wasn't the hood ornament. But when Rad mentioned, it's like, hey, maybe it is a hood ornament until you took offense and said no, it wasn't. But yeah, here's some other awesome individual shots. Now, I noticed one of the other things in a lot of your shots is smoke. You use a lot of smoke in your shots. Now, when you're using that device, it's a device you bought, right? That does that. It's not like like what is that? One of those Halloween smoke machines, or is it one of those handheld ones?
Outside, I use the big fog machine. I use that one because the wind and everything. It's really hard to like manipulate your smoke outside, obviously. So I have the extension cord, run it 100 yard or 100 yard. Wow. 100-foot extension cord, run that. And then I can also do some lighting outside too. So these are both inside. So I'll talk about that. That is, I use a Ronzi device. It's, I don't have it near me also, but it's pretty good. And then actually the shot on the right was from like 5 years ago. So that was with a vape pen. I use a non-tobacco, non-nicotine vape pen forever. And I was just in the fucking shot. I'm like with the camera. So
Nice. That's
'cause
really
when
so. You set up your shot first and all your settings, then you blow the smoke and you just do like the speed shots, right? Where you just take a number of shots.
that's how
Okay.
it's set up usually. I'll just give you like an idea of what it sounds like because when I'm on the phone with my friends and stuff, they'll be like, "What the hell is that?"
Yep.
Yeah, that's
I've
Yeah,
never
so-
used that. I don't even know if my camera has that setting.
so it's pretty slow, but sometimes it goes faster. But
It's because not
Sounds like
focused on
ling in the
anything.
ears.
yeah, not great. There's like a bug in here.
But yeah, here's another shot with the smoke. I love how
Bob.
that comes out. That's Bob.
Yeah,
Hey Bob, there's your avatar, man.
yeah. I
Awesome.
figured I gave him the
Very
owl.
nice.
I was like, he's wise.
Yeah,
So-
Bob is quite wise.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff.
And
I love this guy.
Brian, that's Outer Multiverse.
Oh, cool. Here's Into the Toy
Very
Box right here.
Mhm.
So you can check those guys out on Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern. You can check out Into the Toy Box. Love their show. Talk about all kinds of 118 awesomeness. So yeah. Actually, speaking of 118, before I forget, you have
Those-
1 week left to back the Kickstarter for The Edge. You guys got to go and do that, man. I really want that one to fund because I love the figures. I backed it with one of the 4-packs and the main character Blaine. I want to go back in and order the full line of comic books that he has right now. But yeah,
He's got
definitely
everything,
back
man.
it. Yeah, it's got everything involved. You like
Anything
coffee?
you can-
You got coffee in there too, man. So it's a
Really
little bit of
cool.
everything. And then also starting this week, I'm going to run the banner now, but starting this week, you can go to TeePublic and get yourself 35% off your t-shirts. Yeah, so go and check out my store. Do you have your own store, Josh?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, well, send me the link when you get a chance. I'll put it into the description to add with your other socials, so you guys can go and check out his store as well, and maybe pick up a few there. So you can go and check out Rad's store, Famine store, my store. You can go and check out Josh's store. So yeah, you will
merch
find
on
some
Rad.
awesome stuff. Like yeah, he's wearing some of the merch. I didn't wear mine today because I'm representing my baseball
Toronto.
team, the Toronto Blue Jays. That's right, we're going to the World Series.
Did they just beat the Tigers? You son of a-
No, they just beat the Mariners
Okay.
in Game
Tigers
7.
lost to somebody. I don't know.
Oh, Tigers were out like ages ago, man.
It was like 3 weeks ago.
It's now between the Dodgers and the Blue Jays starting on Friday. So
I'm going
let's
to
go Blue
They're my home
Jays.
team. They're close, and I got
They're close,
one of my
yeah.
cups that I drink out of is the Blue Jays. So
Oh, there you go, man. Represent. So yeah, definitely going to the Kickstarter. I'll put the link in it after the show. I'll go and put it into the description as well in case you didn't get it in the last episode, or if you haven't watched the last episode, go and watch the last episode, and it's going to be in the description there as well. So we're going through Josh's photography, and I love this shot. This reminds me of like the kind of shot you would see in those movies when they're always trying to focus on the one person, a massive crowd of people. That's what this this shot and the next shot. That's what that reminds me of. Is that kind of thing from a movie. Now again with the camera, it's easier to do that. At least I find it's easier to do a shot like this, right, than using the cell phone.
yeah.
But yeah, that came out really cool. And again, what I like too is when you're using the camera, at least this is what I can tell, how dramatic the difference is in terms of lighting. The shadows really are dark. So that's why when you're using a camera, you have to make sure you have the proper lighting. If not, your pictures are just gonna be ass. But yeah, this came out really good. These guys, there's the part of the building that you were talking about in the shot on the right.
Yeah.
Really cool. I love the lighting on that as well.
Yeah, Bearded. He has like all these different like shapes and stuff that are cut out. So really, like for the lighting purposes, it
Yeah.
lends itself really well. So lens.
Yeah.
Boom. It's all about the dad jokes today, folks.
So yeah,
But-
but he's gonna put them in the top too. So you have the light above. Then I'll have some light coming through from above also.
So where that door is, right, where just above the door, that little circular thing, is that something where you could put like a sign in there and backlight it?
You could, yeah.
Probably.
The door is actually going to be bigger because of the bigger box that Joy Toy is putting out. Like I was saying, this arm on the right arm that I moved because I had to have it for Commander Zilla when he got upgraded. So that actually pegged in surprisingly well. Like
that's like I made a female using one of those Joy Toy.
I might have swapped the peg out possibly just to make it longer, but it wasn't like you pulled it out and put the one that was in there in. Like it wasn't.
Yeah.
Hard.
Crazy.
Yeah, because the peg's different for those newer bucks. The peg because it actually has two parts, right? It has the butterfly shoulder part.
Yeah.
Then it has the peg part inside, but then it has the shoulder part that fits on top of the peg. And if that becomes unattached, it is so hard to get that back together, man. Trust me. When I took one of the Gladiator's arms apart, because I wanted to give him a metallic shoulder piece, I couldn't get it to fit because of the fact that it obviously wasn't built for that arm, but also the arm splits into a few pieces. So there's the shoulder joint that fits into the butterfly where it has the peg. Then there's like a rounded part that fits over the peg that connects to the rest of the arm. It's really messed up. It's very different, but I like it and don't like it. I like it because it gives it more articulation or better articulation, but I don't like it because it's a pain in the ass to try to put it back together if you take it apart. Yeah, even heating it up was tough.
I don't think I had that much trouble with the one I was using.
That's because you don't have old hands like me, man. Old arthritic hands like me, man.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on the figure. It could be
I'm kidding.
It could be anything. But I didn't have much trouble as I've had with other swaps. So, like, I've done some Legends swaps that were just crazy that they're still together.
Oh god, I hate Legends. Legends were such a pain to take apart. That and Star Wars, I found the neck parts were a pain in the ass. Yeah. So here's some other awesome individual shots. Like the guy on the right, I love what you did there. Again, it's just like basically. Really, the guy on the right? The guy on the left. Yeah,
left is rad.
Okay, I know that's rad because the green.
Sandals is rad. Yep, and then the other guy is.
That's Famine?
Very nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think Famine would wear a mask like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. Love that. There's another one of those awesome shots.
Everyone's
the crowd
got to have
shots.
helmets. Squad goals.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Except for Bob.
I love that helmet. Yeah, where's my avatar, dude? I don't have an avatar.
There's a world maker. I gotta work on Abby's. We've talked about it.
I made an Abby. I made an Abby one.
I know everyone has an Abby.
I'm kidding. That's awesome stuff. I haven't made one of you yet either, so
make
don't worry.
them and then
I should make what?
Yes, you
your own
should.
avatars and sell it.
And sell it because your paint job would be better than anything we could produce. Nice laugh.
It was added to something I was added to for painting. I was like, I don't want to do it anymore. I'm good.
So here's another one of your awesome creations, and then obviously it punches it up more when you take great shots of it as well. Again, this is with a cell phone. That I can tell that this was done with the cell phone.
I don't think it was.
Really? It looks like a cell phone because it's so bright. I could be wrong then, I guess.
I think that area was just really bright that day. So it depends on the day sometimes in Amrak. But yeah, I think that was with a phone. Or no, it was with a camera. Camera. That was the camera.
But you see, this is what makes me want to see more of Amrak. 'Cause I'm looking at the background. I'm looking at the fort. I'm like, I want to see more of your city, man.
It's not done back there. So
I don't care. Just show it. Just show us something. Show us an update, work in progress. There you go. This is the show, man. If you want to just wait to do it for this show, do it. I want to see more. But yeah, here's some other awesome shots of the Reeves coffee. That I have to make one of those for my station too. I don't know if I'll make a little cart like that. I love that you added the thrusters to the cart. That's really cool. Gives it that real sci-fi feel to it.
Yeah, this is really awesome. Over like as a gift, he's like, I found this like 112. He's like, I don't know if you can use it, and I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna use it. So,
we can use anything.
Yeah,
we're greebly workers, man. We can do anything.
I had to weather these little sugar canisters and stuff. It took
so
long.
Great.
I was about to say your weathering is just awesome, man.
That's really just a walk, really but still, it was a.
But still, it still looks awesome.
You can see there's like a cat hair on there still.
No, only
Dude,
you saw
I have
that.
such
I
a
didn't even.
problem with
I didn't
that.
even notice.
So many
Oh
hairs.
my goodness.
I'll be sitting there after I seal something and I see a little tiny hair, get my itty bitty tweezers. Like, yeah.
No pets allowed in this house. Not
After
yet,
I'm
anyways.
done and I take everything down, I'm done shooting and I go to edit the photos. I'm like, oh man.
That's the worst, right?
Right.
When you've done all the work to set everything up, and it's not till after when you're looking to edit, it's like, oh man, and especially too after you put everything away, you've taken the shot, you think you got the money shot, so you put everything away, then you go and you check the pictures out. It's like, oh,
My favorite one recently was I sealed a figure and then realized later on that a spider had decided to traverse my figure, so I had like a little web from like the arm of my dinosaur to the back, and then like a strand going across the tail. I was like, bruh.
stupid spiders. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's an awesome shot. This is I can tell this is a camera for sure. Watch him
Yep.
say, "No, it's a cell phone."
No,
So
all these
that's
animal-
camera.
Yeah.
But that
Anders
looks
like
really
getting
cool.
himself some coffee.
That's
Why
camera.
not, man? Yeah, again.
Well, I was like, hey, he's just checking it out. Like, I like to put him in all the newer stuff that comes in, unless I have characters for it, which I did for that. But he was
that's a Rad Lab special, right?
that is.
That looks like you repainted. I love how the smoke's just like hovering just underneath and above it. Like on the towards the left of the shot, you can kind of see the smoke just kind of floating over the ship. That looks really cool.
Yeah, I only take like 700 shots and pick the one that I like. I usually have 2 or 3. That's why there's always so many. 'Cause as you guys heard, there'll be like 700 like that one. So
Because yeah, one of the things too that with people when they're taking the shots, like they just want to do one and done. But yeah, you kind of have to take a lot of shots and
When
pick
you're
the
using
best one, right?
like smoke, and then the lights change because my lights do change back there, and the
Right.
smoke hitting the light changes, and it's all a thing.
But yeah,
But
really
yeah,
cool
Porkins,
stuff.
this is horrible. This is one of my worst shots. But yeah,
The reason why I knew you were gonna say that too, but the reason why
it was for fun. So,
that's one of the reasons why I kind of like it is because of the editing that's in it and
The
stuff like that.
post-
It actually reminds me of the show. Like it may not have had that dramatic effect in terms of the look, the visual look that you were going for, but what I do love is that it's telling you a story and it's telling you in this Power Rangers format because that's what it looks like. That could have just been in the show.
I mean, there
So
is
that's-
practical too, but I did obviously add things. Especially the eyes, could have toned that down a tiny bit, maybe 20% instead of that 70 or 80 that it's at. But it's no.
But yeah,
big deal.
I like it. Plus, you learn from these things, right?
Yeah, see,
So-
even like 12 years into this, I still don't know what I'm doing. No, I do,
Well,
but
that-
I just
That's what
haven't
makes
really-
it fun, though. When, you
Sometimes I
learn
like
new stuff.
overproduced stuff, man. It's just I just feel it sometimes. Like even a song, I'm like, this is way overproduced. I'm like,
Well, I tend to do that a lot only because visually I can't tell if my shot's good or not because I'm legally blind in one eye. So what ends up happening is I
this is
compensate. Well, I overcompensate for the blurriness. Sometimes I think it's more blurry than it is, only because most things look blurry to me to begin with. So if you add blur to it, it looks even more blurry to me. So I then overcompensate, and it looks too desaturated, and sometimes it just
You
it
took
just
some
doesn't
really
look
good shots for the one you posted today, man. Like they're all good.
That one is because I
I
use
like
the dramatic lighting effect. I use the god light, as you put it,
Yeah.
from above, but then I also had the blue light in the background as well. So yeah, I was playing around with lighting a little bit more with today's shot because that's my favorite figure that I
Yeah,
shot
and this
today.
background is just I forgot the name of their. Oh man, I forgot their name.
Extreme
Not extreme
sets.
sets, but they're a lot like that. But yeah, just it's a really thin background.
But yeah, here's another awesome shot. I love the Joy Toy head.
That's
I wish they
Timbo.
would give you two heads though. When they give you these figures with the screaming heads, I wish they would give you one with the head not screaming. And I believe you just recently. Sorry, go ahead.
I'd say you could remedy it by just having a scarf and pull it over.
Yeah,
With
that too. See, I
you
would
want.
never have thought of doing
Got
that.
grumpy face. Scott,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I remember you were talking in your video. I can't remember the person you were interviewing. It was just recently you did an interview, and he was saying, "Oh, 118 scale figures aren't that great because you can't shoot them." Like, yeah, they're starting to improve, but it's not compared to 112. When you look at stuff like this, it's like, I don't know, man. 118 is actually getting up there with the details now.
And this is one of those older, like you were saying, this is the Infinity, one of those guys.
Yeah, so it's not even one of the newer ones, right? So.
Yeah. The newer ones are looking way better. I think I put a little bit of wash on this, not much, so I don't really see it. So I'm not sure if I did. But this is supposed to be Timbo, because Timbo always has really cool hair.
Yes,
so
he
I know he
does.
doesn't have a beard.
You remember before his hair was frizzy, then all of a sudden it's not? Like, how did he do that? Did he style his hair to make it frizzy?
There's some product going on, and
Maybe.
I haven't ever asked, but it always looks good. So I was like, this guy's the coolest hair out of all the heads I have. So
Nice.
now he's Timbo. Like, that's it.
And here's another awesome shot. So was this the gladiator you took apart, or is this one of the other gladiators you had in that set?
Yeah, I took pictures of the guys before I ripped them all to pieces. Because I was like, these are really cool, but I'm not gonna use them like this. So
Yeah.
But really, really cool stuff. I love how those look. So what's next for you, man?
For me,
what do you got going on next?
I don't know. I have that stuff I showed you. I'm working on the wall where Fat Red Food's building went, so I'm working on the video for that. I know I've shown it off on our show and then also on Hyperdrive. He hasn't put the episode out, but I know I showed it off, but it wasn't completely done, so it's there now. It's like right to the spot where I can take pictures, and I think I'm gonna do a YouTube video. So I already did the opening for the YouTube video, so I'm pretty sure I need to finish that, but it's like a week or two ago, so I might have a beard. I don't know.
I don't even remember.
Amazing.
To row people off.
It's like, when was this shot? How did he? What? But yeah, some really phenomenal stuff that you've done.
Thanks,
for those of you guys that stuck around, and do you guys have anywhere you guys need to go right now? Or you guys can stick around for a little bit?
I'm good.
Okay.
Man.
Well, we're gonna go through a few other shots. These aren't your shots, but they were other really good shots.
My stuff.
So here's from David Dunn. He normally doesn't take photography. Most of his stuff is just his awesome bills that he makes and his customs. But this is a good shot, man. I love the lighting. I don't know. I just love how dramatic it looks, especially with the subject matter, Cad Bane, right? Makes him look even more badass with the lighting.
Orange.
Yeah, I love it. Fantastic job. So those are the opposite. For those who don't know, those are the opposite colors of the color wheel. So blue is orange, red is green, all that stuff, so on and so forth. But yeah, awesome stuff. Here's another shot. This one is from the Hung Gungan. You can go and check him out on Instagram. This guy takes some really great shots as well. Here's his Vietnam war shots. Really cool
Very
stuff.
nice.
Love how those came out. And then he also does some other kinds of art as well. Like, this is amazing. Like, I love the background that he put up there. I love when a shot, even if the lighting's not perfect, I love when a shot can tell a story without actually him. He doesn't even have to write a caption. You can just look at this and say, yep, I know what's going on here. And I like what I'm seeing. But he did a phenomenal job. I love how action-packed it looks with just the one shot. Did a great job.
Those Savage, those lizard guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Lemurians.
Yep. Freaking awesome shot. And then we have this guy. I love his stuff too. The Imperial Grunt. Go and check him out on Instagram as well. This guy takes some phenomenal shots as well. He uses natural lighting for a lot of his shots. But look at this. This I had to look twice. I thought this was real. When I had to look at it again. See, that's how I told you. That's how I know I'm legally blind.
It looks good.
Because to me that looks so real. But the main reason why it looks that way is because, one, the way obviously the lighting and stuff was used, but also the poses he uses in the shot. It looks like there's stuff going on.
I don't think he's using a fog machine. I think he's using real smoke. I think.
Could be
debatable.
I'll have to ask him. But yeah, phenomenal job. I really want this guy on the show, but he hasn't been able to free up some time.
there's tons of smoke coverage in the background. It might be a fog machine, but I've had some
Could be.
success outside, like with this type of feel, where I've
Mhm.
used like smoke bombs, and they're like so hard to manipulate. You're like, oh
Right.
god, you're like trying to get the shot, and it's like you have like sometimes they're like 7 minutes, but sometimes they're not. Like,
Right.
so
Here's an indoor shot where he's using lighting. Great
Yeah.
great stuff with this as well.
Very nice.
And then also we have Mr. I almost said Master because I always misread his name. It's Mr. Jedi. He's another one that takes some phenomenal shots. He also uses smoke machines to get the dramatic effects in his shots as well. Phenomenal job with this one. Here's another great shot. I love this one. I love the contrast between the light and the dark with the smoke. And I believe the caption for this one, hold the line even when all hope is lost. That's nice. And that's exactly what it looks like to me anyways. But yeah, great shot. Obviously he added some post stuff there for the lasers and things like that, but it looks really cool. Yeah. And then this shot. This is my favorite shot of his, just because of how emotional the shot is. Like you can actually see that he actually conveys that with the figure's positioning, the way that the biker scout's holding his brethren, looking down at him. Really great shot. And here's another one. This is Findor Moon. Takes some really great shots as well. A lot of indoor shots. Plays around with the lighting and the focus. And stuff like this. This really pulls off that effect. Like you actually do feel like, oh man, they're close, man. They're gonna catch her ass. But yeah, he did a great job with this shot. Here's another fantastic shot. I love this one. The lighting in the background, the lighting above, looks really cool. Yeah. Did a great job with that. And then finally the Luke Skywalker shot. That's a really nice shot as well. But yeah, so like. It's really amazing shots that I've seen. I love your work, dude. So I'm really, I was so stoked to have you on the show to provide some of your feedback and like how you do some of your stuff. But you definitely have to do a tour of your base, man. I'm gonna keep mentioning that until you do it. Hopefully, I'll be like one of those nagging moms. Get it done, get it done. But yeah, so the news in terms of the Titans of the universe, as I said, there's some good news and there's some bad news. The good news is Titan Universe is going to be happening. The bad news is it's not happening next week. The reason being is I'm going to be in the hospital. Nothing bad or anything, just for an ultrasound. It's going to be during the time of the show, so I won't be able to do that. But what I will be doing, because I was going to launch it this week, was the intro to all the fighters. So I actually did complete everybody's little intros. Those are all done. So Abby, you'll be seeing your little thing soon. So next week, what's going to be happening is just going to be the video that's introducing all the characters, and then it's going to be like a pretty long video because it has like I think it was all 8. I think it was eight or 9. I can't remember the numbers, but all of them I did. I finally finished all the last one I finished was Abby's because hers was the longest one. But I actually just finished that recently. I was going to launch that today, but it's going to happen next week as I'm going to be in the hospital. So I figured I should have something up on my YouTube anyways. So look for that next week on the channel. It's going to be a video that introduces all the Titans. So I'm really excited about that. And for those who still haven't yet put in their stuff, there's still time. There's still time because the actual rounds aren't going to start until November now. So it might not be until November 12th because November 5th I have tentatively scheduled. I have the Texas Customs. So I'm hoping he'll be available for November 5th. And if that's the case, then we'll start Titans of the Universe the week after that. If not, and he's not going to be on, Titans will start on November 5th. But basically the bad news is it's not happening. It's not starting next week. It's going to start the following week. But that's all I have for you guys this week. I'm guessing you guys are going to be on WMC this Friday. Both you and Abby are going to be on. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing that.
We have another round of the shootout.
Hopefully it'll be my turn now. So that's
I don't
I'm
know. I have
looking
no
forward to
idea
seeing
who he has.
how many.
up,
Do you
but
guys know how many? I can't remember how many altogether. I know he showed the intro with
11 or
everyone, but I
12,
can't remember.
I think,
Yeah,
something like that. I know it had to be odd or something. I don't remember for it to
right,
work out better. I don't know how it works, but I was like, just take mine out. I don't care. She's had a big like hurrah.
right.
She doesn't have to actually fight, but I don't know. I don't know. Like she's had a lot of press, so she doesn't need any
Right.
more. Any more
She
of
doesn't need
that.
any
But
more of the promotions.
yeah, she's fine. But Thursday, I'm on Clutch's Corner. Me, Clutcher 425, who are also on World Makers Consortium
Yep.
with Abby and the Real Comrade and Marvelous. We have a show. We were just we did Topless Tuesdays last night, and that was crazy.
Yeah, I heard about
It wasn't
that.
much for me because it was
It's
literally
just the middle part not covered for
yeah,
you. Everything
yeah.
else
So,
was the same.
and we had
right?
you can't have your nipples out, right? Because it's YouTube. So I had a box right here.
What? Really? Even for
Yeah, I don't
guys,
think-
you can't show nipples?
I don't know.
I don't know
Maybe
about
You
that.
guys should have just gotten matching pasties.
some skulls. Or
There you
something
go,
cool.
man.
Like,
Yeah, some skull
Apple.
pasties. That's
Apple.
smart. There
Yeah,
you go.
so-
Although I would never wear that stuff because it sticks to your hairs, man. No
I just
thanks.
figured I like what they're doing. They're doing something different for the toy community. They're really nice, and I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. So we jumped in and had a great show with them. And yeah, I know that Bearded is going to be on there soon with Bearded and Prime. So like a lot of people are jumping in there.
Nice.
Fun.
And then one other thing I wanted to mention. This is going to be starting next fall. Next summer. This is something big that I'm doing. So it's a collaboration I'll be doing with Wolfman. And Abby, you've just recently received one. So one of the giveaways, you guys know every 10 episodes we do a giveaway. So for now, it's usually just I give an action figure and that kind of thing. I may have to hold off on that. Right now, I haven't been able to send our last winner, which was Starboy. I couldn't send him anything because our postal service is not operational right now. But
It's
he'll get
pretty
that.
awesome.
Yeah, but so what's going to be happening is in the summer of next year, every 10 episodes, you have an opportunity to win a Whip Wednesday Live custom graffiti wall made personally for the Whip Wednesday Live show by Wolfman himself. So every 10 episodes throughout the summer, we'll be giving away your own custom wall. But it's going to be a Whip Wednesday wall. It's not going to be personalized.
I saw yours in person, and it's way bigger than mine. I got like a sliver.
It's a half
He
wall.
has
like
he has different sizes. He has different
All
sizes. So yeah,
walls matter.
Like,
hold on. Let me. Size doesn't
like
matter. It's
whatever-
how you use it.
it's like whatever he kind of has, like, but mine's awesome. So
It is
I
awesome.
really love mine,
like,
and
there's
then,
stuff on here I found later. I was like, oh shit!
I know every time I look at it, I
Yeah.
find something new that
Yeah,
I
look at-
love about it.
Come on,
But,
man.
All
There's some
walls-
discrepancy to be had.
No,
right?
no wall envy. No wall envy.
I mean, it's fine, man.
It's
whatever.
because I'm black, man. Well, yeah, so you're going to be getting a Whip Wednesday version of wall like this. So it wouldn't be personalized. Like, this is personalized for me. The one Abby got as well is personalized for her as well.
Should have brought it with me.
So yeah, that's one of the things that's going to be changing for the summer. So it's going to be a summer long thing. It might lead into, depending on how many episodes we get going, it might lead into the winter and all that stuff. But yeah, the giveaways as of this coming summer will be a Whip Wednesday wall, a personalized Whip Wednesday wall. It won't be personalized to you, obviously, because we wouldn't know who's going to win ahead of time to build it, right? So, but yeah, definitely go and check out Wolfman. If you are interested in getting your own wall, go and check him out, and send him a quick message saying I would be interested in having that. They're fairly inexpensive. I didn't have to pay much for mine. So yeah, I have 2 more coming once the postal service is back up. So I'll be doing videos for all the walls once I get those 2. And one of the new things that he's started doing with the walls is that he made them reversible. So for all you photographers out there, you have more than one option in terms of taking some of those awesome like urban shots. You'll have the one wall, then you'll have the other side that you can quickly take shots of as well. So gonna be really awesome. But anyways, pirates, thank you all for coming. Josh, thank you so much for blessing us with your time.
You guys.
Abby, as always, it's a pleasure working with you, my friend. And we will see you guys in 2 weeks, not next week. In 2 weeks, we'll be seeing you guys. And until then, Take care, pirates.